I bring you greetings depending on your time zone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Once again, my name is Mabel N. Honoruvier, aka Mega Pastor, the Chamberlain of Generation Nest family. And in our previous studies, we've been looking at the various types of parenting styles. We had looked at the authoritarian, the permissive, the uninvolved, and today we want to look at the authoritative parenting style. As usual, I will ask us a few questions. Question number one: do you take your child's feelings into consideration as you enforce rules and give consequences? Question number two: do you explain the reasons behind your rules and consequences? Question number three: do you put a lot of effort into creating and maintaining a positive relationship with your child or children? Question number four: does your child opinion, feelings, thoughts matter to you anyways? All right, if at the end of these questions, in your answer, you scored 3 over 4 or 4 over 4 as yes, then you are an authoritative parent employing the authoritative parenting style. Now, who are authoritative parents employing the authoritative parenting style? Authoritative parents are supportive, responsive to their children's needs. They teach, train, and guide their children about values and reasoning through open and honest conversations. Authoritative parents are fantastic and great nurturers. They set limits and enforce standards for their children. Though they have high expectation and standard, as in to whom much is given, much is actually expected. They are also very responsive to their children's emotions. Authoritative parents are highly involved in their children's progress and growth. They invest time and energy in the lives of their children. They create a sound and top-notch communication line and take into consideration and cognizance their children's feelings, thoughts, and opinions. Authoritative parents are hypers and sharers. They share their children to victory. They don't overindulge. They are not abusive. They are not iron-fisted. In fact, when their children make mistakes, authoritarian parents would always use the opportunity to teach them how to reflect and make better decisions and choices. But stand up for them as a form of support system to make sure their circumstances or situations don't break them. You see how great this kind of parents are. And I'm sure this is the kind of parents every child grows through. And when you become an adult, you are happy and proud that you had a sound parent or parenting style. Authoritarian parents, they make it clear that they are parents indeed. They are ultimately in charge, but they validate their children's feeling. They use positive discipline strategies to reinforce positive behavior as they praise and reward their children when they do very well. They usually have reward system for their children. They play both the role of a friend and a parent, but they know where to draw the line. They are very good at boundary creation. They are good listeners. Research has shown that authoritarian parents, as good and well as they listen, they are also great talkers, but never talk down on their children. They breed responsible adults. And of course, it is from childhood that you impute these great values and behavioral patterns, and the children grow to great teenagers and also to great adults. Okay, let's quickly look at, because of our time, let's look at how children from the authoritarian um, parenting style turn out. Children from authoritarian parenting style are usually comfortable expressing their opinion. They exhibit the best outcome. They are disciplined, happy, and successful. They make good decisions. They are good self appraisals, evaluating safety and risk on their own. They give you peace in your old age. They are more empathetic, kind, and warm. Usually, they are more responsible because they turn out to be children, to be adults that make right decisions on their own, and they are more able to regulate themselves in the absence of their parents and guidance. They are more resistant to peer pressure. Their attachment and relationship with their parents tend to be more secured. They exhibit fewer social and behavioral problems, hence they are more easily acceptable by their peers, teachers, and adults around them. They have respect for adults. They reciprocate respect to their peers and mates, and they have huge respect for authority. They are hardly anxious or worried about who is in charge because their self esteem is intact. They understand that they can shine from any point. They have a balanced life from home. They have experienced immense love, correction, and discipline, so they can fit in into anywhere and any circumstance. They are raised with enormous resilience, hence they are huge risk takers, and they are faster at making successes. They are good at people and conflict and emotion management. In addition, they can handle disappointment and losses better. Though no one prays for this, but life happens. Hence, children from this kind of background are tougher, they are resilient, and they can manage themselves more easily. Authoritative parents will always set limits and expect their children to behave responsibly, but they don't just demand blind obedience. They are not the type of parents that are the do it because I say so parents. They are kind parents. They communicate and listen and reason with their children. This in turn inspires obedience, cooperation, and teach the children the better way to reason behind rules and disciplines. hence they don't turn out to be rebellious. Parents who employ this authoritarian parenting style, in their old age, they hardly will run from police station to police station, headmaster's office, principal's office, senate sittings, settling one issue or the other on behalf of their children. Because, of course, they have given their children positive attention from home, hence would hardly display behavioral problems. When balancing life and parenting style, they don't despair. If you tend to swing from being permissive to authoritative, it is okay, but you must learn to balance it properly. Parents, don't give up, don't engage in parent guilt or shame when these children don't turn out how you wish, as long as you try to put in your best. With dedication, commitment, and intentionality. Maintain a positive relationship with your children. Establish your authority in a healthy manner. Finally, as I round up today, even though we have taken a little bit of our time as we would usually do, it is because we are looking at the last parenting style. Finally, studies have shown that the authoritative parenting style is the most effective because they raise confident children who achieve great academic successes without over management or micromanaging. They have better social skill and they are more capable at problem solving, responsibility, self discipline, and control. Children from this kind of background are easily stable. They have ownership mentality. They respect other people's opinion. I don't want to take longer than this. I have a lot of questions already in my inbox. You can add yours. We'll take a particular day to look at all the questions. You can send me a question or an observation in my email at megapastor20@gmail.com. You can follow us on our various social media platforms on Instagram and YouTube, and even on Facebook at Megapastor. Our Facebook group at Generation Next Family and at Megapastor. God bless you. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have learned something new today. This is the best parenting style to adopt. God bless you. Bye for now.